Hello and welcome to Azariah's Studio. My name is Sarah. I am the artist and designer behind Azariah's Studio. I have a chain here of 12 stitches. If you want to grab a hook and some yarn and get caught up, feel free to do so. I'm going to show you how to work a single crochet after you have your beginning chain. The loop on the hook does not count as a stitch. We don't ever go back into this one because, as you can see, it's just going to pull out the last chain stitch that I made. So at the very least, you always begin in the second chain from the hook. So this is the first chain from the hook. This is the second chain. I prefer to work in both of these loops. It's sturdier. It gives a nice finish to it. So to work a single crochet, you're going to insert your hook into both the loops, or however the pattern indicates. Yarn over, pull up a loop. I now have 2 loops on my hook. Yarn over, draw through 2. That's the first single crochet after you make a foundation chain. The next single crochet goes into the very next chain, into both loops. Yarn over, pull up a loop, draw through 2. I'm going to continue that way all the way across. And when I finish, I will have 10 single crochets. Sometimes I turn my hook over and I insert this way because I can catch both loops a little bit quicker. The first crochet row always takes longer. The last chain might be a little tight and difficult to get into if you haven't had a lot of practice. Right. Now I'm going to turn. I'm going to chain 1. I'm going to work immediately into this first stitch. I'm not skipping anything. Working immediately into the first stitch. Insert the hook, yarn over, pull through 1, pull back through, yarn over, pull through 2. In, pull, pull. You can already see how this is going to go a lot faster than that first row did. I have 2 rows. I'll work one more row here in just a second so I can show you better how to count the rows. The stitches, we count at a slight angle, only because you don't want to end up counting chain spaces if they're not part of your stitch count or something like that. So you want the slight angle when you count stitches so you can see the front of the stitch you're counting, but you want to be able to count these loops because these loops make it really easy to count. I like to start wherever my current working loop is and work backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I started out with 12 chains, so I have 11 single crochets because we skipped that first chain. All right, one more row, and then I'll show you how to count rows. All right, I decided to work 2 more rows. So I now have 4 rows of single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. See this little bit of a dip here? There's 2 on this side of the dip and 2 on this side of the dip. If I turn it over, the dip shifts position, sort of, and now I have 2 dips. I have a dip here and I have a dip here. I have 1 row, then a dip, 1, 2 rows and a dip, and then 1 row. So it's still 4 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're on the side of single crochets that's an even number row, it's a lot quicker to count. You end up with 2, 4. If I were to continue, it'd be like 6, 8. You can see them quickly. So over here, if I were to go 2, 4, 6, 8, I've missed this first one, so I'm actually going to be off by 1 row. And that's single crochets. Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like and subscribe. If you have more questions, you can always email me, Sarah@azariasfiberarts.com, or drop a comment below. Happy making!